So Stargirl is back finally, but DirecTV is in some dispute with CW or some bullshit here, and I can't have CW channel, so I'm having to go on HBO Max or what do you call it? The CW on there. I was able to watch it on there. Um, the new season, what I'm getting out of this, well, first off, there's spoilers being discussed here, so if you want to see it, because it is, as far as I'm concerned, it's the best show on TV, man. I mean, it's just really, really good. So, this season so far, what I'm seeing is they're doing Clue. It's a murder mystery thing, and Starman seems to appear to be the bad guy on here for some reason. And well, whenever they've shown Starman, he's always been this total prick. Even on the first season, like I don't know, I was just like, why is this guy? He's just he's a total prick. And I saw the newer episode today, episode 2, which I'll get into that later. But I don't know. I mean, I just don't care for Starman. I mean, why? I don't know why they couldn't have made him more like likable, or I don't know what it is. The way they have him on here, he's just a total prick to everybody, and it doesn't come off very good. I mean, when he's interacting with Courtney, it's okay, but he's still just a total prick to Pat. Like, why he cannot be nice to Pat is just, I don't know, man. It's just, so we're let's see here. We start off the show with the town. Everybody's in good spirits and everything's fine now, and everybody's enjoying things. And Cindy here is trying to. Here, let's see if I can get this. Cindy here, Cindy here is trying to do good, but the JSA, especially Wildcat or whatever, she's still got issues with her. There's just a lot of slapstick comedies, it seems, this season, and it's not bad. I don't know. I'm hoping that later on they really get into it, because so far most of what I've seen has just mostly been everything's fine and we're just hanging out and we're all friends now and all of this. And the the neighbors across the street, the ones who were attacking him, I forget what I think it was. Is it Cheetah or something? Oh, Sportsmaster and Cheetah, I think it was. Or is it Cheetah? I can't remember. But Courtney is like, we need to accept them and we need to be more understanding of them and all this. And then Pat's like locking the door, and she's just trying to keep the peace. Basically, is what I'm getting out of this show so far. Yeah, see, here's where Pat's locking the door, and she's like, "You don't need to lock the door. We're all fine here." And it's just so the gambler here shows up, Mister KFC. Oh, how do you do, sir? This guy, and he's trying to make amends too, and he's looking for his daughter, and they don't know if the daughter is real or any of this, and we'll see what happens later with that. Then we have the Shade, and he spends all of his time messing with some lady trying to get the tea right. And so we see that Wildcat here is really pissed off about Cindy trying to join the JSA thing here. Let me see if I can find a good clip of this. and all of them are against her except for Courtney, basically. Yeah. Oh, and then Sportsmaster's daughter, she's trying to join them too now, since everybody's trying to be good. Okay, you know the other thing that's weird is Cindy here, from what I remember, graduated. I think it was either last season. It might have been even been first season. I know she's graduated at some point because I remember that fake mother with the cookies or whatever was telling her like, "Oh, you over the hill already?" and all this. So it is kind of weird that she's hanging out at the school and all this, and nobody's saying anything like, "Why are you here?" and all this. So let's see. Most of this is just the villains trying to figure out how to be good and everything. Not much going on this episode till towards the end, really. Some conflict. So here's the thing with Starman is he keeps messing with it with her and saying, "No, I don't want the staff. I don't want it." And then she says, "Are you sure you don't want it?" And then he says, "Yes, I don't want it." But whenever Courtney doesn't have the staff, he's taking the staff and doing stuff with the staff. And then he's just saying, "No, I don't want the staff back." And it's just this, they're just going in circles with this bit about, do you want the thing or not? So Courtney just says, "Okay, we're going to do this. When I'm in school, you can have the staff and be Starman. And then when I'm out of school, I'll be Stargirl." And I don't know, he kind of agrees to it somewhat. But is this the part where they're fighting at the. Okay, so this is pretty funny here. Let's see. Oh, I guess I'd have to play this, but there's some scene where. Yeah, here we go. So, Sportsmaster's daughter, before Stargirl and any of them could even get into the fight, she's taking on all of them by herself, and she basically kicks all their asses, and then says, "How's that for an audition?" and she runs off. And I can't remember the song they were playing, but it was pretty funny actually, that bit. Okay. Okay, here's this is another prime example of what I'm saying. What Starman here is just living in the past, and he's just a total prick. And why Pat keeps cucking to him, I don't understand. Even in the newer episode, it's just Pat needs to just tell Starman to screw off. He really does, because Pat is his own guy now, and Starman is acting like he's still leading the JSA, and they're doing all of this stuff, and it's not the 50s anymore. I don't know why Pat's doing that. So Starman's like, "Oh, well, you need to go. We got our enemies across the street here that killed all of us, and you're just hanging out here and all this." And I don't know. It's just the thing with Starman is just, I just don't know what. I'm pretty sure it's going to end up being either he's an imposter Starman, because I mean, how does he come back from the dead? They don't explain that very well. Even when he does explain it, it's just kind of like, hmm. So, the gambler starts hearing noises outside, and then a hacker or something sends him this, and then he goes outside, and then you just hear like something bashing and breaking, and I'm pretty sure it was Solomon Grundy that did that. Uh, the gambler's trailer is just, it looked like Godzilla stepped on it, and it's just totally smashed, and he's dead. And then Cindy, yeah, here's Cindy, and she's just, they think Cindy killed him, but Cindy's like, "No, I didn't kill him. I didn't do anything." And that's basically the setup for this season. So, uh, Wildcat, the rest of them, they don't really care who killed the gambler, but um, Stargirl feels bad for him because he was writing this letter to his daughter, and she found the letter, and she was wanting to tell him or tell the daughter that he's sorry and all this, and it that kind of appealed to Courtney, and she felt bad, and so they're gonna figure out who killed this guy, all because Courtney wants to. But the rest of the JSA, they're just like, who cares? It's a dead villain. That's basically the setup for this season so far. Oh, and Starman's a prick. I mean, that's about it. So I'm gonna go make the second one now, and we'll go from there. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.